Check, check. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our first ever Letterkenny Trivia Night. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining me. As I just mentioned, this is not only our first ever online Letterkenny Trivia, this is our first ever Letterkenny Trivia ever. So thank you for being here. We're excited to do this for you, and we're so happy that so many of you have joined us. It is 9:30 on the dot. Thank you for joining us at this later hour. I mentioned earlier we had an engagement that pushed this back just a little. But we do already have exactly 50 people hanging out on the Crowd Per Interactive Trivia website waiting for this game to start. So thank you guys for being here. We will get that game started in about 10 minutes. I'm going to give people time to join, especially with the schedule change. I know that threw things a little off. So in the meantime, we're going to go over a few things. If this is the first time you've joined us in a while, we have our new Taco Cam, and he is right in the prime position to say hello. So thank you guys for being here. We'll check in on Taco throughout the night, and I will definitely take him over here for a close-up here in a little bit. He loves seeing you guys and saying hello. So thank you guys for being here. If you didn't see it in the intro, there's some taco art on the screen. A lot of you have asked. Taco merch is coming. This taco art is courtesy of Gina's incredibly talented brother, Ethan Hutchinson. He drew that for us. And then here, I actually made this for Gina based off of another incredible drawing that we have of Taco from our good friend Bree. Bree Hogg drew. It's hard to see because it's green and I'm in front of a green screen. I made a mug, a beer glass. This is the Taco beer glass. So we love Taco. You guys seem to enjoy him as well. We have fun stuff coming. Thank you guys for just all the support and good words that you send our way. We really appreciate it. Keeps us going in this difficult time. As much as we're trying to keep you guys entertained and keep everyone's spirits up, thank you for reciprocating back to us. We sincerely appreciate it. Speaking of that, thank you to everybody for your support, whether it's online on our Facebook page or our website. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting on the posts, inviting your friends to play these trivia events. It really helps us out. It's helping us reach further and further and have more people involved. And thank you, speaking of, for those of you that have donated. I just saw a donation come through. If you haven't donated and you would like to, the information is down here. Venmo and PayPal, the two major ways. You can also do it through the Coffee website. It all goes to the same place, straight to Baig of Tricks to help us put on these events for you guys, paying for the cost of the platform fees and making some of these prizes. Also, thank you to everybody that's purchased additional items through our website. So our store is up and running on baigoftricks.com. You can purchase most of the items that we've given away in the past. If you didn't win the raffle, you can buy those mugs, those glasses, wine glasses, on our website. We're shipping those out. We have a lot ready to go. So thank you for your patience if you've already purchased one. Again, we're trying to do the least amount of shipments as possible. We don't want to be going out. We're listening to the recommendations. We're going to go and drop them all off one day to anybody that's close. So thank you to everybody that's done that. Speaking of former giveaways, we do have a giveaway tonight. One lucky person. You don't have to win trivia. You just have to enter the raffle. There's a Google form. I posted it in the event here just a little bit ago. I think Gina has the form as well, and she can post that in the YouTube video so you can join. Actually, I posted it. Don't even worry. I did. I posted it right before we started. There's a link. It's a Google form. If you sign up, you're in. All you have to do is be here at the end of the video, the end of trivia, when we call out the winner, and you can win this Squirrely Dan, allegedly, ostrich beer glass. It's a tall beer glass. There's a name for this type of glass, but I don't remember. You know, a tall beer glass. Allegedly, again, we're in front of a green screen, so sometimes it cuts out, but it's an ostrich on the beer glass, and it says allegedly. I made it earlier today. I enjoy making these prizes for you guys, so thank you so much for your support. Glass. Yeah, a Vice glass. All right. So yeah, join the raffle. All you have to do is stick around after you've entered, and we'll call out a name at the end here. Other than that, you know, thank you to everybody that's been playing trivia with us over the last month now. I noticed today is a month since the lockdown started, March 16th. So we have certainly come a long way, and that is in complete thanks to you guys. Your support has enabled us to continue doing this and made us want to do it. Honestly, the feedback that we get, I take I really do take seriously. So thank you guys for the feedback you've sent. We do have events coming up this week in addition to tonight. We did general knowledge trivia. We are doing Letterkenny right now. We have New Girl trivia tomorrow at 7 Central Time, and then general knowledge at 9 o'clock. We've had a lot of requests for that 9 o'clock hour general knowledge trivia, so we're doing that. We will also be doing Pixar trivia on Saturday at 3 p.m. and general knowledge trivia on Sunday at 3 p.m. Both of those events are completely family friendly, so bring the kids. It's right in the middle of the day, right after nap time, if you will. I don't know. Everybody's kids are different, but 3 p.m. seems like a good time. So join us. Pixar trivia, all your favorite Pixar films on Saturday. General knowledge trivia on Sunday, all sorts of questions. We do have prizes for both of those, courtesy of Elmhurst Brewing Company. So please come back for those. We have events coming up next week, including one event that'll be chosen by one of you. So as I mentioned, a lot of you have helped, supported us in a financial way by donating down below at Venmo or PayPal. If you do that anytime over the last week, you are automatically entered into our trivia raffle. And what that means is once every week, we draw a name out of the list of people who have donated in the last week. And if we draw your name, we send you an email or a message, and you get to choose one of the themed trivias that we do in the following week. This week, we did Netflix's original You trivia, all about Joe the Stalker. Interesting show, fun show. That was chosen by our winner, Olivia. She donated, and we chose her name, so she got to choose that trivia. We had a lot of fun, so we're looking forward to seeing what the next individual does choose. It could be you. If you've donated, we'll draw a name. We'll do that on Saturday and let you know who wins. I keep forgetting to mention this, but the Disney Showdown, the Disney Film Showdown is live. We are currently somewhere near the semifinals, the quarterfinals, our March Madness movie showdown. I'm pulling it up right now because I haven't given this enough on-air attention, in my opinion. I've had a lot of fun, not just creating this and following it, but seeing what you guys choose. Yeah, okay, so the voting right now is still open for the, what's today? Yeah. So the finals of each group. We have 4 groups. This is a March Madness style bracket. There are 4 groups. Voting is still open. So if you haven't, definitely go vote after trivia. Don't leave now. Bagatrix.com/Disney Showdown. I'm going to tell you right now, the 4 groups that are facing their finals, we have Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs versus Aladdin. We have The Lion King versus Bambi. Peter Pan versus Pocahontas. And The Jungle Book versus Mulan. So definitely help us out. Help us decide on a winner who's going to move on to the final 4. So you can do that, bageoftricks.com/Disney Showdown. It's free. You don't even have to sign up to vote. You just go and you can vote. Let us know. If you already entered a bracket, you could still be in the running to win a prize. We have a prize package courtesy of our sponsors, Big Fish Music Productions LLC and Gray Matters Games have generously sponsored our Disney Showdown, so we have some great prizes to give away as well. So that's it. Let's see. We're going to get started with Letterkenny Trivia in just 1 minute. Like I said, I want to give just a couple extra minutes since I don't want to wait too long because we're starting later, but I also don't want to miss anyone because they weren't sure of when we were starting. That's it, guys. Let us know where you're playing from. I think the game asked what state you're from. We're still looking for, 7 more states, Gina?
About that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have 59 of you in now, so we're going to get started in exactly 1 minute. We'll start at 9:40. If you guys are, and I hope that you are if you're playing this, Letterkenny fans, this is my third event of the night, so since we have been hosting online, this is officially my busiest day hosting. I've been up since 7:30 writing questions and doing Bag of Tricks stuff. So I'm excited to be here with you, but being a Letterkenny fan, I currently feel like Wayne in the episode where he was hosting Let's Crack an Egg, and he had already had 8 beers. Gina just watched this one with me. That's about how I feel right now. All right, now. And, there's still more whiskey in this glass. So we're going to have fun. I'm excited for it. 60 people now, so here we go.
Let's go, yeah.
If this is your first time playing trivia, if you look at the screen, all you need to do to play is join on the website. You can do it via your phone or via your computer. If you're watching this YouTube video on your phone, though, make sure you throw the YouTube video up on your computer because you can't do both from your phone. So join the game at crowd.live, code Letterkenny. Once you're in, you'll see a screen that looks just like this. I want to show you, so there's no wondering. Oh, I can't even type right.
Need some help, bud?
I got it. All right. So once you're in, you should see a screen that looks just like this. Bag of Tricks, Letterkenny Trivia. The game will begin shortly. The game will start when I click start. If you've played trivia with us before, nothing new here. If this is your first time, listen up. There are 15 multiple choice questions, and then we'll do 15 fill-in-the-blank questions. So the first 15 questions are a little bit simpler. They're worth fewer points, and you'll have 4 answer choices that pop up on the screen, on your phone or on your computer. Once I start the timer, you have 20 seconds to answer. 20 seconds to answer. All you have to do is click the letter that you believe is the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. If you are correct, you earn points to the tune of how quickly you chose that answer. So it starts out at a maximum of 250 points in the beginning, and then the points go down until the timer hits 0. The sooner you answer, the more points you earn, but you have to be a little strategic because if you click the wrong answer because you're trying to go super fast, you get 0 points. You can't undo it. You can't go back and change your answer. Once you've clicked it, it's in. The first 15 questions work just like that. After this first one, if you're still wondering how it works, you'll understand, so don't worry. We're going to get it started. It's 9:42. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to our friends from Canada who are here with us for Letterkenny. Thank you to Canada for giving us Letterkenny. What an incredible show. Thank you guys so much for being here. Cheers to all of you. Cheers for all your support, and let's go. All right, question 1 will pop up. You won't be able to answer until I start the timer, so don't try clicking anything. You're just going to see the first question. Overall, starting easy. Question number 1. You see this at the beginning of every single episode. How many people are in Letterkenny? How many people are in Letterkenny? Is it 10,000, 2,000, 5,000, or 1,000? How many people are in Letterkenny? It's displayed at the beginning of every single episode. How are you now? Out of beverages, we got more. I said we got more. All right. Let's see what you thought the answer was. No surprise here. 5,000, the correct answer. 5,000. Good job. 35 of you answered correctly. 4 of you thought 10. 4 of you thought 2,000, and 2 of you thought 1,000. There are 5,000 people in Letterkenny. These are their problems. Question number 2. Here we go. What is the name of the bar in Letterkenny where Gale works? What is the name of the bar in Letterkenny where Gale works? Is it McLaren's, Manny's, McDougal's, or Modine's?
Oh my
What is the name of the bar in Letterkenny where Gale works? In case you were wondering, this is not a family-friendly trivia night.
God.
Letterkenny is not a family-friendly show.
Only I was lucky enough to see your Gale impression earlier.
Oh, yeah, I did a Gale impression for Gina right before this started, a Galer dance. We have Gail here on the side in the gifts. She thought I'd jerk off her dad just to see where she came from. What the fuck?
That's good writing, though.
Oh, the lines in this show, guys. Let's see what you thought. Yeah, this is a social. This is officially a social. Good job. I thought it would be, and I'm so proud of you. Modine's is correct. Modine's 2, Modine's 3 as the show moves on. Cheers, guys. We do a social. Sociable. Oh, yeah. A sociable in Canada, right? So anytime everyone gets it right, or anytime it's close to everyone getting it right, we like to cheers and say thanks and congrats for being so smart. All right. Question number
Spelled it wrong.
3. I spelled what wrong?
I spelled sociable wrong.
That's okay. Number 3. What color is Jonesy and Riley's Jeep when we first meet them? They drive up. They're in the drive. They meet Wayne and Derry. What color Jeep were Jonesy and Riley in when we first saw them? Was it blue, red, green, or yellow? How many times have I said this? But what time is Taco Bell open till? Curbside delivery? No. We have food. Let's be responsible. All right. Let's see what you guys thought. This wasn't
Rick Jarkus is for you.
Rick Jarka. Thank you, Rick. 4 a.m. Fourth meal. 76% of you knew this. Red. They do. I like to be specific in my questions. They drive a red Jeep for the majority of the show. I think it's Riley's red Jeep technically, but they are sometimes in other. One time they were driving a blue Jeep or a blue car, so I tried to make this specific. The first time we saw them, they were definitely in that red Jeep. Red Jeep. Good job. All right. Question number 4. We'll look at the rankings after question 5. In season 8, what senior A team were Riley and Jonesy playing for when they won the Canadian National Championship? What senior A team were Riley and Jonesy playing for when they won the Canadian National Championship? Was it the Eagles, the Wolves, the Irish, or the Monarchs? Ooh, let's see what we thought. 21% of us thought the Eagles, 10 thought the Wolves, 62 the Irish, 7% thought the Monarchs. Riley and Jonesy do play for the Irish, but they were not playing for the Irish when they won the Canadian National Championship. The Eagles is the natives team that everyone somehow is able to join because they have 1/16th Native American heritage. The Eagles are the correct answer here. I know, a little tricky in the beginning, but you guys were dominating the first question, so I'm not mad about it. Eagles, the correct answer. I watched this one today. Good job. Now you know. All right. Question number 5. Which of the following individuals performed a very well-received stand-up comedy act at the talent show? Which of these individuals performed a stand-up comedy act at the talent show? Was it Shorzy, McMurray, Squirrely Dan, or Daryl? see what you thought. No surprises here. No surprises here. 84% of you thought Squirrely Dan. 14% of you thought Daryl. Daryl did the line dance at the end that everyone helped him with. Squirrely Dan is the comedian. He is a real comedian. And actually, as you can imagine, a very funny stand-up comedian. Check it out. He's definitely got videos up on YouTube. Worth watching. So Squirrely Dan, the correct answer here. That is question 5, which means it's time to check the standings. If you haven't played trivia with us before, this is when we actually take a second and we see exactly where everyone is in the rankings. The top 3 individuals will stay at the top of the screen. Everyone else will rotate through. So make sure you're watching. You'll see your team name at some point coming up right now. First, second, and third. We have Jonathan, Paige, and Sam. Good job. Jen in 4th. Ryan in 5th. Jeff and Rachel, super soft trivia night. I love it. There better be bubbles and princess crowns. And that's what I appreciate about yous. Nika, Andrea, Kevin, Amanda, Kelly, Eric. Thank you, Jeff, for the donation. We appreciate you. I'm going to let this go through twice because it's the first time we've seen it. So just in case you missed your team name, I will let this go through again. Jonathan, Paige, and Sam have all answered all 5 questions correctly. Jonathan has just done it a tiny bit faster than Paige and a little bit faster than Sam. So when we move on to the second round, the questions where you will actually be typing in answers, the timing won't matter. You still only have 20 seconds, but as long as you get it in before 20 seconds is up, you earn the same amount of points. Allison Snipes Neal in 8th place. What's up, Allison? All the way from Florida. Snipe. Welcome. Ben Sasser, I see you out there. Anita Dick in 26th. Thank you for being here. Ben Sasser, king of theme trivia nights. Crystal in 40th. To be fair, in 41st. All right. I am 2 sheets to the win. 1 sheet left to go. All right. Moving on. Question number 6. Same format, but the points are going up to 250 per question. Here we go. Question number 6. Which one of the following was not one of Bonnie McMurray's costumes in The Haunting of Modine Stew? Which one of these was not one of the outfits or costumes that Bonnie McMurray was wearing in The Haunting of Modine Stew? Pocahontas, Catholic schoolgirl, softball player, or volleyball player? Which one of these was she not wearing? Bonnie McMurray. Yep. All right, let's see what you thought. Okay, you guys know your Bonnie McMurray outfits. Good job. Volleyball player is correct. Volleyball player is correct. She was a softball player. She was a Catholic schoolgirl. She was Pocahontas. She was a military member. Soldier? I don't know. Whatever. She was in a military outfit. All right, good job. 83% of you knew that. 35 of you. Great job, guys. Question number 7. What?
Ben Sasser, Commission of Taco Cam and No Ali Cam.
Ben, I'm honestly hurt but not surprised. Here, just for you. You know what?
We understand.
I understand. We can just watch Taco sleep. What type of solo does Glenn play for the youth group? This is back in the beginning, towards the beginning of the show. What type of solo does Glenn play for the youth group? A harp, a didgeridoo, a tuba, or a ukulele? Why did I even do my hair then, Ben Sasser? Why did I even take a shower today? Or did I? We'll never know. Gina knows. Gina could tell. You guys would have no idea. All right, let's see what we thought. Oh, once again, some of these easy, some of these tough. This is one of those easy ones, the didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. 41 of you knew. Good job. Good job. Moving on. Question number 8. Still multiple choice. Still 250 points is what this should say. So let me change that to make it correct. Boom. Up did. 250 points. Who allegedly had sex with an ostrich? Which one of these individuals allegedly had sex with an ostrich? Was it A, the Ginger, B, Scotty Wallace, C, McMurray, or D, Boots? Allegedly had sex with an ostrich. Somebody's going to win this glass tonight. Tough to see because of the green screen thing, but you can win it. Enter the raffle if you haven't yet. All right, let's see what you thought. 86% of you said the Ginger, and 86% of you were correct. Allegedly. It must have been sick. You couldn't handle a ostrich in full health. They're strong. They're fast. Fastest animal on two legs. But a sick ostrich, that's a different story. Question number 9. What is the name of the town's resident auctioneer? What is the name of the town's resident auctioneer? Is it Dixon's, Dickskins, Dillon's, or Dickens? Dave Brower? What's up, Dave? I just saw your name here. Thank you for being here. I miss you, buddy. Hope you're good down in Nashville.
I met Dave when you were in
You did meet Dave in Nashville. All right, let's see what you guys thought. That's what happens when I look at the comments. I'm no good at multitasking. Correct answer was and is Dickens. Shout out to the people who guessed Dickskins just to support McMurray. Yeah, that's what I said. Dickskins. All right, one more question, then we'll look at the rankings again. Question number 10. What type of animal gave Daryl rabies? Which of these animals gave Daryl rabies? Was it a raccoon, a squirrel, a possum, or a bat? Which one of these animals gave Daryl rabies? Oh, I love you, Dave. I wish Katniss would just jump up there with Taco. How cute would that be? Oh. All right. No surprises. Oh, I guess a little bit. It wasn't overwhelming. It was kind of overwhelming. A possum. Possum was correct. Is it a possum or an possum? Because there's an O. Not Ann? I mean, there's an O. Oh, is what I'm saying. It's confusing. English language. Raccoon, squirrel, got a couple guesses, but possum, the correct answer. Let's take a look at the rankings. See if anything's changed after 10 questions. Jonathan now in first. Jen in second. The Covidiots in third. Jack and Joel in fourth. I see Shorzy out there in 13th. Fuck you, Shorzy. 17th, April. Stripes! Snipes, Neil. Sorry. April Snipes, Neil. April. Allison. I'm just going to take a sip.
You got this.
We're going to let this go through twice because there's 43, and it is moving quickly, as you can tell by my attempt to read your names.
Hat and Raccoon was Meredith, yes.
Yeah, yes, Meredith. She had the bat on her head. She was bit by a raccoon. Office trivia. We're going to do more office trivia.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Jack and Joel in fourth. Ben Sasser in eighth. Rick Astley in Allison Snipes Neal in 17th. Jeff and Rachel Super Soft Trivia. Anita Dick. What a name. That's what I appreciate about you. Natalie Zeka. Stuart Horn in 31st. Stuart. All right. Going on to question number 11. Just 5 multiple choice questions left. And then, sorry, Ben Sasser's Tacos sleeping. If the camera's not on me, I just do all sorts of crazy stuff. All right, question 11. Just 5 questions left in the multiple choice round, and then we move on to filling in the blank yourself. Number 11. What did Wayne give to Daryl for Christmas in the episode The Three Wise Men? Wayne was handing out presents left and right. What did he give to Daryl in the episode The Three Wise Men? Was it a pencil case, a framed picture, cologne, or an apron? Hey, kitty. Meow to you. All right, let's see what you thought. This kind of spread across. 17% of you thought a pencil case, 32 a framed picture, 46 said cologne, only 2 of you said an apron. These were all gifts that he did give. He gave the pencil case to Squirrely Dan. He gave a framed picture to Gaylor. He gave an apron to Tanis, and he gave cologne to Daryl. So good job. 19 of you knew that one. Question number 12. Which of these could Wayne watch, quote, all day long? Which one of these could Wayne watch, quote, all day long? Geese flying, car crashes, kids falling off bikes, or hockey fights?
Charles wants to know what you're drinking.
I am currently drinking Bim Jeam. 100-month-old Bim Jeam. Jim Beam. Just some simple bourbon tonight. Nothing special. Keeping it simple. Jim Beam, but Gina made it a Manhattan. She made me a Manhattan before we started. All right. This one, no surprise. God damn it, I could watch this all day. Kids falling off bikes. Good job, guys. Good job. Question number 13. What are you guys drinking? Sorry, I usually ask earlier, and I do enjoy hearing your answers. I go back and I read them later. I just like to feel connected. I try to read the comments during the stream, but I am not a great multitasker, so I let Gina update me. But let me know what you guys are drinking. Anybody out there drinking some Gus and Brew or some Puppers? Question 13. All right. So, I imagine many of you remember Anik Yu, Derry's ex-girlfriend. But what is the name of Anik's brother? What is the name of Anik's brother? Was he Jean-Carl, Jean-Jacques, Jean-Pierre, or Jean-Guy? Which of these is Anik's brother? Oh, I love this. I love this question. Look at the GIF. Yep. 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 Oh, yeah. In the words of Scotty Wallace. Yep. So here we go. 20% of you thought Jean-Carl. 41% of you thought Jean-Jacques. 39% of you thought Jean-Pierre. And none of you thought the very made-up sounding Jean-Guy. Guess what, everybody? It was Jean-Guy. Jean-Guy is his name. I double-checked that. Jean-Guy is the name of Anik's brother. We have our first reverse social. We've done this before, but not here tonight. A reverse social where nobody gets it. Good job to meet, if you will. Cheers, guys. Question number 14. We have a spider friend back. I know. Okay. Question number 14 in the episode, Super Soft Birthday. Which one of the following individuals did Wayne not fight? He fought 3 individuals listed below, but which one of these did he not fight? A, Radass, B, Sled Ted, C, Joint Boy, or D, Alexander? Taco cans on. So guys, I just killed a spider. Oh, I'm sorry, I was gone for a second. I had to kill a spider. We usually let them live, but this one looked really mean. Welcome back. If you've been with us since the beginning, this may bring you back to Baig Online Trivia episode 2. when Gina and I both freaked out about a spider just rappelling down on top of us. Like I said, we typically live and let be with spiders, but when they're directly over my head and start repelling, I have to say something. And that something was squishing it. I'm so sorry. The correct answer here was Alexander. Alexander, he did fight Radass, disgusting Radass, Sled Ted, and Joint Boy, who became a friend, if you will. Alexander was the correct answer, and many of you knew that. One more multiple choice question. One more, and then we're flipping over to the fill it in on your own questions, but we will look at the rankings before we do that. Question number 15, kind of a specific question. We'll see who knows this one. Which location of the locations listed below has the cheapest beers in town? Which location has the cheapest beers in town? Is it the Ukrainian Center, Modine's, the Legion, or McLean's? Taco just went upstairs. Oh. Ooh. Hey, Taco. All right, let's see what we thought. I thought this might be a toss-up, and it kind of was. 49% of you thought the Ukrainian Center. Only 12% of you said Modine's. 34% said the Legion. The correct answer was the Ukrainian Center. The Ukrainian Center. The Legion has the next cheapest beers. Modine's is pretty cheap. They visited the Ukrainian Center. We found out about this when Modine's was closed. I think in between Modine's 1 and 2. This is when, what's his name? Hard Right Jay, showed up on the show. The Ukrainian Center was the correct answer. So I'm going to throw the rankings up on the screen. I'm going to let you guys check those out for just a minute. I'll let them go through twice, and then we will flip over to the second round, and I'll explain how it works. Jonathan, Richards, and Jen in first, second, and third. Rick Astley in fourth. Sam in fifth. All right, like I said, I'm going to let it go through twice. First, second, and third will always stay on the top of the screen. Everybody else rotates through. If you're ever wondering, I do save all of these results. So if at the end of the game you don't remember where you're at or you want to find out later where you finished, you can always contact me. I can let you know. Ben Sasser there in 8th, the Covidiots in 7th, Allison in 16th, Ryan 17th, Shorzy in 18th. Jeff and Rachel in 24th, Anita Dick and Allison in 28th and 29th, Sturt's Horn in 30th, Amanda, Ann in 31st, 32nd, Dave Brower, 40th on the scoreboard, but first in my heart. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, that is twice through, so here's how it works. We're going to move on to the second round. This is the second and last round, but there are 15 more questions. For this round, these are not multiple choice questions. These are questions where I'll ask you the question, and you have to supply your own answer. So you'll have a blank. You'll type in your answer. You still have 20 seconds to do so. But the one really big difference is you don't earn points based on how quickly you answer. So you have 20 seconds. As long as you get your answer in before time is up, and as long as you're correct, you earn the full amount of points. The first 5 questions are worth 350 points. The second 5 questions, I believe, I made worth 400, and the final 5 are worth 500. So there are a lot of points still up for grabs. But there's one thing I want you to be aware of. You have 20 seconds to answer, and there's no rush. You don't need to do it right away. So take your time and spell everything as correctly as possible. If you spell your answer correctly, you're automatically going to get points. The computer will award them. If you submit something and it's spelled incorrectly, I have to find it and award you points manually. So I try to do that to the best of my ability. It shouldn't be an issue tonight. We have, not 400 people playing, so this should be a little bit easier. But do your best to spell everything correct so the computer gives you the points. We are going to get started. Put Taco back over here. 15 questions worth more and more points. First one's going to pop up on your screen in a second, but you won't be able to answer until I start the timer. Here we go. Question number 1. A simple one, I think. What is the most popular brand of beer in Letterkenny? What is the most popular brand of beer in Letterkenny? Just type that in. You have 20 seconds to do so. All right. So when we do this, your answers all come through to me and I check them. I marked a few of you right that misspelled it. Let's see what you thought. Most of you said Puppers. One of you said Gus and Brew. Both are alcoholic beverages, but Puppers is the beer, Gus and Brew is the whiskey. Good job. 30 of you knew that. Puppers, the correct answer. So we will still look at the rankings every 5 questions. So after question 5, we'll look at this, and it will include your score for these 5 questions and the previous round of 15. Here we go. Question number 2. I'm looking for, there are 2 names here, but you can give me either name. There are 2 individuals. If you can tell me either individual's names, either the name of either individual, I'll give you full points. What are the names of the couple whose wedding the gang attended in season 5? You can see their picture, their GIF on the screen. Name either one of these individuals. What a fantastic episode. And what a fantastic
song
couple.
From that, just like,
oh my God. Yeah. At the end.
Yeah.
Yep. Either one of these individuals' names. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this hard. All right, I'm marking some of you correct here. You gave me basically what Jonesy and Riley call them all the time. I'm absolutely going to accept that. One of you nailed it. Let's see. A couple of different spellings. Got it. Yeah, this is an interesting question because you see these guys after season 5. You see them pretty often. But, yeah, their names don't come up a lot. Let's see what you thought. Ron and Dax, Mike, Gina and Ollie, Fuck, Eric, Matt and Andrew, Big City Slams, Gay Gym Rats, Paul and Steve, Penis, Ryan and Chris, Riley and Jonesy. The correct answer, let me go mark that one final one because that is one of them, was Ron and Dax. If you said Ronzi and Daxy, you got points here. Or Ronzi or just Daxy, that's fine. As long as you gave me some form of Ron or form of Dax, you got points. Good job, guys. That was a little tougher than I thought. So good job. Thanks for being here. Thanks for loving this show. Question number 3. Speaking of Ron and Dax's wedding, much to Stuart's disgust, who requested the chicken dance at Ron and Dax's wedding? Which individual requested Stuart to play the chicken dance at Ron and Dax's wedding? Again, some of these questions are going to be tough, but they're worth more and more points. We are starting to separate the pack here, see who's going to end up in first place. Don't forget, last call to enter the raffle, allegedly. Win an ostrich, allegedly, beer glass. We're going to close that off, and then we'll call out a winner at the end. You still have to be here, so don't go anywhere. If we call your name, we're going to have you message us on Facebook, and if you do that, you've won this glass. If you don't win it, we'll definitely put these up on our Baigatrix website. You can get one that way if you're interested. All right, let's see what we thought. McMurray, Rolled, Glenn, Daryl, Katie, Roldy, Katie, Squirrely Dan. Shout out to the people who actually typed, fuck you, McMurray. I included that. It went into the answer here. McMurray was correct. Who else would request the chicken dance? All right, question number 4. Who won the Letterkenny Adult Spelling Bee 9 years in a row? Who won the Letterkenny Adult Spelling Bee 9 years in a row? Avada Kedavra Spider, Rick Jarka. Ollie, what is your whiskey of choice? Jim Beam tonight. Bim Jean. Jim Leahy. If you haven't watched on YouTube, there's only one video. James Leahy Liquor Stories. Allison Neal. Yes, Ollie is a little drunk. I'm okay. Making it through Letterkenny trivia with you, fantastic folk.
You know what's a very hard word to spell, and I'm not drunk? Alleged.
Alleged, yeah.
And I have one spelling bee.
Allegedly.
That's a hard one.
I lost a spelling bee in 4th grade. I think I ended up in 3rd place. And do you want to know what word I had? Aisle. Aisle. Do you know whose fault it is? My own, for not asking for it in a sentence. They said aisle, and I said ISLE.
Oof.
And they said incorrect. And I said, you're full of shit. I didn't say that. But it was obviously like aisle at Aldi. But I didn't ask for it in a sentence.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Who won Letterkenny's spelling bee 9 years in a row? Katie is correct. I forgot her name, Wayne's sister. I didn't see that one. If I had, I might have given you points. A lot of you out there said Katie, and that's what I appreciate about you. Shout out for that. You got points. All right, question number 5. We'll look at the standings after this. I imagine things have changed, but who knows? Here's a tough one. I think you could prove me wrong right now. What is the name of Wayne's German Shepherd, who he breeds with Rosie's German Shepherd? What was the name of Wayne's German Shepherd that he bred with Rosie's German Shepherd?
Those little baby puppies.
I know. I had to use that GIF. Number 1, stay tuned to find out. Perfect for a trivia question.
They're so cute.
And number 2, they're adorable.
The toes point straight up.
There's got to be an Instagram account that's just Jared Kiso with puppies. Probably shirtless.
I'll do my
You'll do that?
due
You'll
diligence.
look up for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Jared Kiso, shirtless with puppies. You're going to look it up and you're going to see like on Instagram and it says, following Ollie Baig.
Thirsty.
Whoops. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Stormy, Gus, Rosie. Who's a good boy? Good boy. Who's a good boy? Peter, Zeus, a beautiful pup prince. I see a misspelled Stormy. Hang on, I'm going to give you points for that. All right. Red Rocket, Lady, Susie, I don't know, but she's a good girl. Who's a good girl? Correct answer is Stormy. Stormy. Good job. Red Rocket, get out of here. Question 5. We're going to look at the rankings now. This will include these 5 questions plus the first round. Currently in first is Sam. Jonathan in second. Jack and Joel in third. Richard's in fourth. Paige in fifth. Is that Paige with Joe Flaherty Paige, or is this a different Paige? Let us know in the comments. If it's a new one, we're happy to have you here, Paige.
A new one.
A page that I don't already know. I love meeting new pages. I love turning a new page. That was bad joke. Bad joke. Let's talk about Jared Kiso without a shirt again. So you did find an account.
No, I just found a shirtless photo. There's
You're
no
just
puppies.
Googling shirtless photos of Jared Kiso.
No, I actually just Googled Jared Kiso with puppies and a shirtless photo popped up.
Fair enough. All right, I'm going to let it go through once more. Again, this is a smaller crowd, so I know it goes by a little quicker than usual, I feel like. So I want to give you guys time to see where you're at. The Covidiots in 6th, Steph in 7th, Jen in 8th, Rick Astley. Is that Rick Jarka? Rick Jarka, are you Rick Astley? Let me know. I was cranked at last night. To be fair, Kara. It is, I am. Thank you, Rick. She's a beautiful dog. Whoops. We are. Different page. Paige Brearley, thank you for being here. We're excited to have anybody here who is here for the first time, and we're also excited to have people who have been here a bunch of times. Oh, I'm sorry, Taco. I didn't mean to disturb you. I was just moving you. All right, we're moving on. 10 questions left. Some of them tougher, some of them a little bit easier, but they're all worth more and more points. This next one is worth, should be worth more points than that. Let me just change this really quick. All right. What was the name of Wayne's ex-girlfriend, who we find out about at the beginning of the show? What was the name of Wayne's ex-girlfriend who had convinced him not to fight anymore? All right, let me check through a couple misspellings. All right, let's look at your guesses here. We got Angie, Anna, Rosie, Stacy, Laura, Ho, Kelly, I forgot, and that Puck Bunny bitch. The correct answer was Angie. Angie. We see Katie talking to her here, and Katie looking exactly like her, which is weird. Wayne's sister looking exactly like his ex-girlfriend. Question number 7. In the very first episode, so back to the beginning again, I actually gave you a picture over here if it helps jog your memory. In the very first episode, what was the name of Glenn's girlfriend? What was the name of Glenn's girlfriend? You have 20 seconds to answer that, starting now. Rachel, thank you for buying the mugs, the Ew David mug, and I imagine a Gilmore Girls mug. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just guessing. I was right. I guessed and I was right. Thank you for purchasing those and playing trivia at the same time. Shout out to multitasking. Let's see what you guys thought. Okay, I see one in here. I'm going to mark correct. A lot of great guesses. Brought it out of the woodwork for this one. Put some guesses up on the screen. Some people thought Virginia. Some people thought Rita. Martha, Christina. Sounds like a Lou Bega song. Hortense, Gladys, Saya, Grace, Marie, Fred. The correct answer was Virginia or Ginny. If you put Virginia or Ginny, you got points for this. Don't worry. I marked them correct. Here we go. Question number 8. We're talking hockey again, looking for the name of a different hockey team. What Junior B men's ice hockey team did both Riley and Jonesy play for? What was the name of the Junior B men's ice hockey team that Riley and Jonesy played for? I need to eat. All right, let's see what you thought. But before that,
Taco's gone. The Taco King's done.
Oh, the Taco Cam's on and he's gone. Sorry, Taco pieced out. He is sleeping in the parlor. All right, let me mark. Oops. All right, let's see what you thought. A few of you thought the Shamrocks. A few of you thought the Irish, Letterkenny Irish, the Tunnel Bunnies. The correct answer, the Junior B men's hockey team that they played for was the Shamrocks. The Shamrocks. They got seniored out. They were too old. They had to leave the Shamrocks. That's when they joined the Irish. The Shamrocks were the junior team they were on. The Irish, the senior team, until they joined the Eagles, the native team, and won the championship. A lot going on. But really, all that matters is Shoresy. Speaking of, I think we have him coming up here in a second. Question number 9. This is the dance I was doing for Gina right before we started, in case you were wondering. What is the name of Gail's cousin, who she briefly hired as a bouncer at the bar? What was the name of Gail's cousin? She briefly hired as a bouncer at the bar. Question number 9. To be fair, you guys are going to hear some dad sounds if I stand up. That's why I just stay in the chair. All right. Marking a few of these right because you guys know what you're talking about. You're just typing it a little wrong. I've mentioned this in our videos in the past. I know right now you're seeing me just stare at the screen and click stuff. This is the same thing that goes on behind the scenes when you play trivia with us at the bar. You turn in answer sheets and things are spelled way wrong, but we check it all and we make sure that we give you points. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for allowing me to do this and make sure that you guys get the points that you deserve. Let's see what you guessed. Bradley, Anthony, Ryan, Paul, Carl, Greg, Jonathan, Pam, Charlie, Andrew, Jamal, Patrick, Bradley. Wayne used to love him. They all loved him. Then he got tired of him. I think they worked it out in the end. Don't worry. I just want to leave a gift for Gale dancing. Question number 10, guys. We'll do this one. We'll see the rankings one more time. And then we'll do the final 5 questions and award our winners, our top prizes, which is big rounds of applause, and then do our raffle prize here at the end. Question number 10. What is Shoresy's jersey number? We don't call it a jersey. We call it a sweater. What is Shoresy's sweater number? You can only type in numbers here. Don't try typing letters. What is Shoresy's jersey number? Yeah. Wake up Thursday morning. I'm not drinking anymore. Thursday evening. Pour me the whiskey. My best coaching breath. This is fucking embarrassing. Gina, you're my hero. Let's see your Gale dance. Allison, if you win, maybe I'll do a Gale dance. And you're up there, so this could happen. He's a killer. Miss Barb. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Here's a fun little piece. If you were watching the intro video, now you can see me on your screen in full size, and you would know the correct answer. Little Easter egg. I gave you guys this answer while we were doing the intro. 69. 69 is Shoresy's number. What else would it be? Riley is 68. I don't know Jonesy's off the top of my head. All right, maybe 74. 74 sounds right. Anyway, back to the questions. That is question 10, so we're going to see the rankings. Let's see where everybody's at. In first place, currently Sam, tied with Jonathan and Jack and Joel. Anita Dick tied in 4th place with 2 other people. Oh, hold on. I clicked the wrong one. I'm sorry. That's just for this round. This will now be with everything. Jonathan in 1st, Sam in 2nd, Jack and Joel in 3rd. Not very different, but you could tell that I clicked the wrong one because you all had exactly the same number of points, which is not the case when we include the multiple choice questions. So I'll definitely let that go back through again. That went very quickly because of my mistake. I apologize. But currently, Jonathan in 1st with 5,707 points. Sam in 2nd with 5,382. Jack and Joel in 3rd with 5,252. Anybody can still win this, guys. There are 5 questions left, and the points continue to increase. I'm letting it go through. Hey, Paige, 4th place. Steph in 5th. Covidiot's 13th. Kevin, Andrew, Kelsey, 14, 15, 16. That's what I appreciate about yous. Dave Brower all the way up to 22nd, my man. Allison in 31st. Stewart's Horn in 32nd. You guys are rocking and rolling. All right, you've seen it twice. That is the final time we will see these standings until we do the final standings. Here we go. Question number 11. I've learned question 11 always takes a second to load. All right, I love this gift. Question 11, along with the main group, the Hicks And Bonnie McMurray, what is the name of the other woman who was at Bonnie's hot tub party?
We watched this episode today.
We did watch this episode today. Along with the Hicks and Bonnie, what is the name of the other girl who was at Bonnie's hot tub party? You Loch Ness Monster move. Oh, here he is. What's another name for champagne? Bubbly? Oh, if you say so. Oh, I can't wait till we have a hot tub. Let's see. All right, a couple of misspellings. I'm just marking correct. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Rosie, Gail, Tanis, Mrs. McMurray, Gail, Paula. The correct answer was Rosie. Rosie. This one's a little confusing because they do have another hot tub party. They all go to the McMurrays. Mrs. McMurray was there. But this one is Rosie. This is where Rosie and Wayne really start stuff. Good job. Good job. 10 of you knew that one. A little bit tougher. Question number 12 on the screen now. This one straight out of season 8. I just watched this one recently too. What is the title of the show that Wayne watches in the shack by himself while getting over Marie Fred? What is the name of the show Wayne is watching in his shack, sushi and sashimis, while getting over Marie Fred? It is. This is kind of tough. But I usually think that, and then these people out there playing this game who know these shows just nail it.
Mm-hmm. True.
All right, everybody is in. Can't figure it out. We're on season 6. I'll try not to spoil anything for you. A lot of you knew words from it. I'm just trying to mark anything correct that I can. Yeah, there's one other one in here that I'm going to give points to. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Misfire, Murphy Brown, Dick Clark, Chuck Norris. What? Excuse me and thank you. Excuse me, please and thank you. This is a quote. That's what she is known to say on the show. Misfire. Misfire, the Canadian parody or Canadian version of MASH, if you will, with general public. Good job, guys. 3 of you knew that. That one, I think, is one of the toughest ones we had tonight. So good job if you got it. If you didn't, don't feel bad. All right, question number 13. Oh, this is another tough one. What was the name of Coach's wife? She unfortunately passed away. What was the name? Just a first name, obviously. What was the name of Coach's wife? I told you, these questions amping up. Amping up. Oh, you guys did not think this was as tough as I thought you were going to. But you do like to add exclamation points, so give me a second. I got to go through and mark a lot of these right, because that's the type of thing that throws the computer off, and I'll never complain about it because I love your enthusiasm. But when you add exclamation points to your answer, the computer marks it wrong. The woes of online trivia. I'm happy that we have this option, so don't let me sit here and complain. Oh. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Barbara, Beth, Peggy, Angela, Tanya, Carol, Lucy, Jenny, Gail. The correct answer was Barbara. If you put Barb, you got points. If you put Barb with an exclamation point, you got points. If you typed, oh God, Barbara, I loved you, Barb, why, I miss you, you got points. Barbara, any version of Barbara got you points. Good job, guys. Let me just one thing here. Question 14. Speaking of names of individuals, we only hear about. What is the name of Wayne and Katie's aunt? What is the name of Wayne and Katie's aunt? We hear about her because of their uncle. What is the name of Wayne and Katie's aunt? 20 seconds. Type that in. All right, let's see what we thought. A lot of you named some of my aunts, but not the right name. We had Marion, Mary, Gloria, Tanya, Aunt Kathy, Linda, Deb, Helen, Betty, Lorena. The correct answer was Marion. Uncle Eddie and Aunt Marion. Good job. 9 of you. More of you knew that than I thought would know that. So congratulations. One question left. One question, and then we're going to announce our winners of Letterkenny Trivia. But don't go anywhere because we are giving away our allegedly ostrich Weissenglass in just a little bit. And like I mentioned, if you like this glass, we make a bunch of fun stuff. If you like this and you don't win it tonight, it'll be on our website here in the next day or two, and you can purchase it. Thank you. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Thank you to every single person that's bought a glass or any piece of merch. That's one way that you can absolutely help Baig of Tricks out and get something for yourself right away in return. So thank you to those of you that have done that. Here we go. Question number 15. Final question. All the way back to season 1. Talking about Glenn. One more time. Oh my God. What was the name of Glenn's youth ministry? He was the leader of a youth ministry in season 1. What was the name of Glenn's youth ministry? One of you knew it instantly. Shout out. All right, all sorts of good answers in here. I'm going to mark a couple correct, and then we're going to throw everything up on the screen because these are amazing. A few of you thought the Burning Bush, Jesus Squad, praise him, How Holy Rollers, Boys with Toys, the Little Jesus Lovers, Christ Kids, Sons of God, God's Boys, Glenn Plus One, Church Boys, Rainbow. The correct answer was Burning Bush Youth Ministry. Burning Bush Youth Ministry. It sounds very innocent there in Exodus until you call it the Burning Bush Youth Ministry, and then they find a way to make it funny. So congrats to those 7 of you that knew that one. And now we're going to look at our final standings. So these are no longer just the updated rankings. These are the final standings. The top 3 individuals will stay on the screen. Everybody else will rotate through as they have the whole time. If you're not one of the top 3, don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Don't worry. If you entered our raffle, you could still leave here with a prize. We have our allegedly ostrich glass we're going to give away here in just a few. So here we go, guys. Thank you all for playing. Whether or not you're in the top 3, you're number 1 in my heart. All of you. Tied for number 1. With Taco and Gina and Katniss and Penelope.
But I wasn't first.
Well, you're number 0. You're at the top. Like, 0 comes before 1. I know. You know.
Let's see who won.
Okay, here we are. Jonathan! Jonathan held on to it. Sam in 2nd. Jack and Joel in 3rd. Not so bad in 13th. Shorzy, Andrew, 14th, 15th. Paula, Amanda, Matt, Dave Brower in 27th. Jeff and Rachel there in 35th. Sturt's Horn in 32nd. Crystal down there in 39th. Eric, Matthew, Kelly, Nika, and Catherine. I'm going to let this go again, but while we do, congratulations, Jonathan. Congratulations, Sam. And congratulations, Jack and Joel, for your first second, and third place prizes. As I mentioned at the beginning of this game, we don't have prizes for first, second, and third tonight like we typically do out at the bars. Instead, we are raffling off one prize to one lucky individual. How many people entered this raffle, Gina?
That's me. Okay. Pick a number through 21.
8. Number 8.
Jeff Kelleher.
Jeff Kelleher. I chose number 8 because we were watching season number 8 today. Jeff Kelleher, if you're out there, don't comment. Send us a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page. You may be familiar with it. Jeff Kelleher, send us a message. Let us know if you hear this. You have 30 seconds to do so. Oh, he's here already, instantly. That didn't take long at all. Thank you, Jeff, for entering. Thank you to everyone that entered our raffle. Guys, I didn't say this earlier, but please do, in the comments on the YouTube video here, give Gina a big old giant shout out, a big old yo, because she's the reason that this happens. I have fun getting drunk here in front of the camera with you guys, but she's the one commenting and adding links and taking care of. Yeah, she's drunk behind the computer, but she's managing to do her job behind the computer. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for playing Letterkenny Trivia. Please, if you like good sitcoms, we'll be back 7 o'clock tomorrow for New Girl Trivia, 9 o'clock for General Knowledge. If you are interested in supporting Baig of Tricks, the links are below us. We will be drawing one individual on Saturday morning, and that person gets to choose a trivia night we will do next week. Whatever you want, whether we've done it or we've never done it, we will do it for you next week. You just get to tell us what you want. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for supporting Baig of Tricks. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. Have a good night. And
stay healthy. Stay safe.
And wash your hands. Please. Don't stop. Wash your hands. Bye, guys. Have a good night.